guys, this video is for our 2nd through 4th grade team for June week 3. So our theme for the whole summer is Amped, Live Fully Alive, and our life app is Confidence, living like you believe what God says is true. So the first week, our bottom line was Jesus matters most. Last week we learned about Gideon, and our bottom line was God could use you no matter what. This week we're learning about Samson, and our bottom line is God is stronger than anyone. Our memory verse for the month is, here is something I am sure of. And another way to say that, here is something I am confident of. I will see the Lord's goodness while I am still alive. Psalm 27:13. So moving over to our leader guide for this week, like always, when you get there at 8:30 and 10:30, please just take a couple minutes to just pray for the kids that you're going to be serving today. Pray that kids would understand where our strength truly comes from, that it comes from God, and just that would give them confidence in their lives. When kids start to roll in at 8:40 and 10:40, they can sit at one of the activity stations. They can move around to different activity stations. We've got some crafts, we've got some Legos, we've got some different building things. And then just kind of pick a station and sit with them and chat and learn about their week. Then at 9 and 11, the first activity that you're going to do is called How Strong Are You? So in each room there will be a boys group and a girls group. And each girls group will play, and each boys group will play. So instead of it being like two groups of girls and two groups of boys, it'll just be boys versus girls. So each team, so the girl team and the boy team in each room will have 5 half-full water bottles and 2 pairs of pantyhose. Just 1 pair of pantyhose. And so what you're going to do is you'll do boys versus girls, and they'll line up behind the starting point, and you'll have, each team will have a row of water bottles. So there'll be 5 water bottles in front of each team. And you're going to leave about a foot in between each water bottle. And then you're going to point to the row of water bottles and ask the kids, so how strong are you? Do you guys think you can knock over these 5 water bottles? And obviously they're all going to be like, yeah, we can knock them over. So then you're going to show, it's actually not a tennis ball, it's like a hard bouncy ball. You're going to put the hard bouncy ball in the bottom of the pantyhose, and they're going to put the pantyhose on over their forehead. So they're going to play extreme water bottle takedown. So they're not going to put it over their eyes and nose, just over their forehead. And then they're going to bend forward and swing the ball back and forth, trying to knock over the 5 water bottles. So when they finish, they're going to reset the water bottles and then hand the pantyhose to the next person in line. And the first team to get through all their players wins. So this is a quick video that will kind of show you. See how these people have it pulled all the way over their face. We're just pulling it over their forehead. But they're trying to swing the water bottles, and we just have 1 line of water bottles where they have 2. We just have 1 line, so they're obviously all going to look really silly. So that's how that looks. So then to close down that activity, you're just going to say, guys, knocking over water bottles like this, and you're just going to knock it over with your hand, that's easy. Knocking them over with a pair of pantyhose and a ball is super crazy. And I would guess that you didn't expect that you'd be doing that today at church. Either way, it didn't require all that much strength. Well, today in our story, we're going to hear about somebody who was strong and had to face some crazy situations with confidence. So let's go to large group and find out what happened. So our hosts and storytellers this week are all obterns. They're a little nervous, their first time doing it, so make sure that you really encourage them and help them to feel the love this Sunday. When you get back for the Bible story review, you're going to have 2 buckets. They're actually sand pails, and each small group has a baggie of ping pong balls. There's 12 ping pong balls in your baggies, and then you'll need a piece of paper and a pencil. So you're going to divide your group into 2 teams, and each team gets a bucket and 6 ping pong balls, so half the balls. And you're going to have the team select 1 player, and that player is going to hold the bucket on their head and stand about 3 feet back. And then you're going to ask review questions from the story that are all down here. And if they get it right, then they get to toss one of the ping pong balls into the bucket. And the teammate with the bucket on their head can move around to try to catch the ball. And then somebody will keep score, and whichever team gets the most points, then they win. So each team gets a point for every correct answer, and they get 2 points if they get the ball into the bucket. So they could get 3 points per turn. So then here's all the review questions that you would ask. So you would ask one to one team, and then the next question to the next team. And then you'll just total the points and declare a winner. So to close that down, you'll say, great job, guys. What a crazy story. The real source of Samson's strength wasn't his hair. What was it? Yeah, it was God's power. He would have been weak without God's power because God is stronger than anyone. You and I can trust God and always have confidence in his strength. And we won't face an entire army, but we might need help standing up for what's right or choosing to be honest. And God will always give us the strength we need to keep going and doing the right thing. So because there's so many review questions, before you guys go to large group, you might want to remind your group, hey, we're going to play a game after this, and if you pay attention, you'll have the opportunity to get more points for your team. You have to know what goes on in the story. So then for the memory verse review, you're going to put all of your ping pong balls into one of your sand buckets. And then you're going to have a spoon for each team. So you're not going to split your group into two teams. For this one, you're just going to play, and you're going to give them like a time. You're going to say, I bet you guys can't finish within 4 minutes. And then you're going to set a timer and then see if they can do it faster the next time. So you'll put all your ping pong balls into a sand bucket. And then what you'll do is you'll line your kids up and give them each a spoon. One player will run down, pick up one ping pong ball on the spoon, run back to the group with the ping pong ball on the spoon, and tag the next person. Then they'll get a ping pong ball, bring it back. Once all the ping pong balls are back, they have to put the ping pong balls in order and read the verse together. So then you can time it and then see if they can do it again a second time even faster. So sometimes it's hard to remain confident when life gets tough or when things don't go our way. And one big thing that helps us is to remember that God is stronger than anyone. There isn't anything that he can't handle because nothing we face is bigger than God, and we can put our confidence in him. So then to pray, and again, remember guys, praying with your small group is just so important because you are teaching them to pray. So it's such a good opportunity. So just challenge the kids to stand up and show you their best strongman pose by flexing their muscles. And then have them sit down and remind them that's not real strength. The strength it takes to do the right thing comes from God. And then just encourage kids to go around the circle and complete the following sentence. God, help me to show strength this week by being nice to my little brother, by being a good friend to my friends, whatever it might be. And if they have trouble filling in the blank, they can tap the person next to them and just skip their turn. But you can kind of remind them of things like that. And then you will just close with the prayer below. And then as adults come, just encourage kids to tell their parents about today's epic ping pong games and who is really stronger than anyone. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for serving in Oak Bridge Kids. Thank you for serving during the summer. We still have a lot of guests, a lot of visitors during the summer. I'm just so thankful for our amazing small group leaders, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.